of the 5th hole par 3, 162 yards, full carry, over water, pin fairly docile today, right in the middle of the green. Just looking for a nice smooth swing somewhere in the middle of the green, and you're good. Angel's got honors again. I think he'd have made the birdie on the par 4. On the par 3. Give it back on this hole. Made a bogey, maybe a double. Drove in the water off the tee. Yeah, just looking for a nice level spot on the tee blocks. Just picked a spot that's going to block me out completely on this tee shot. You can just see him at the corner of the bushes there. He's probably going to hit a 9-iron, maybe a soft 8. You don't want to be too cute on this shot. Just put in the middle of the green. Give yourself an uphill putt. He's looking at it. He's watching it. A shot. Looks like it's inside 10 feet. Very nice. Okay, I've got about a 12-15 footer here for birdie on the par 3. 5th hole. Great tee shot. Put it up in the upper tier. Yes, nice birdie putt. Great putt. 1 under after 5 holes. Okay, longest par 4 on the course. 455 yards. A little bit downhill. Wind is pretty negligible. He's got his driver in his hands. Want to put it down the right hand side of the fairway. It'll draw back. Don't want to give back a shot in this hole after making a birdie on the par 3. Looking for a nice tee shot to put him in play. Can't get a much better camera angle than this because of the layout. He's looking at it, he's leaning. And he's going to be blocked out on the right hand side from going after the green, but should be able to shoot it fairly close to the green. Maybe leave a little chip shot into the pin. Could be in a worse position, but just didn't draw back for him. Angelo blocked his tee shot on the 6th hole, long par 4 right. He's behind a couple of trees, but he's got a shot through these trees. He's got to go right of the tree there and then left of this tree right in the middle of the screen. He's got to hit a low running punch shot, and he's got a shot right to the green, but he's got to keep it low. He's got to keep it low. He's got to accelerate to the ball, give it a chance to hop through the rough, and then run up to the green. He had good distance on his tee shot. Just needs to execute this shot now. Doesn't need to be a hero. Just leave it somewhere in front of the green, and then you can chip it to the pin. The pin's very accessible from a front ball position. Let's see what he's going to do. Alright, smart shot. Just in the collection area right there. Should give himself a chance to make an up and down. Everybody's being very respectful of this pin location.
Yeah, I do.
Nobody wants to flirt with the water on the right hand side, so everybody's in the front left corner. Angelo's pin high, just off the green. Let's see what he can do with this chip shot. Birdie chip shot coming up here. It's probably got about 25 yards to the pin. I'll land it halfway and roll it. Sit, 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 sit. Alright, a little harder than he wanted to hit it, but he did see the break past the cup, so he has the line, just has to execute the putt now. Andrew's aware that on an uphill chip shot, it'll increase loft on your wedge, causing your ball not to go as far as you think it's going to go, so we have to compensate for that. Probably closed the face just a little bit and drove it. It looks like it's about 8-10 feet past the cup. Here comes the par putt. Definitely want to make this. Don't want to give up a shot right after a birdie. It just looks bad on the scorecard. Takes the momentum away. You gotta focus on the next hole after a birdie just to keep it going. Looking to make this putt. Oh, he lipped it out. He lipped it out. Alright. Probably doesn't have much left for his bogey, but it's a shame. He's playing with some good golfers in this foursome and hit the ball off the tee just as far as anybody. Just couldn't convert. Alright, bogey putt coming up. Shouldn't be much more than a formality to finish this one off. Almost made the par putt there. Alright. Hey, even par after 6. Let's get started. Alright, 7th hole, par 4. 399 yard par 4. Slightly uphill. Hardly any wind today. I'd imagine he's hitting a rescue or a 3-wood off this tee shot. Looking for position off the tee shot. Doesn't look like a driver. I think it's the rescue. No, I think it's the driver. Yeah, good shot. Just right side of the fairway, right where that lady is right now. Second shot coming up in number 7. 150 yards to the middle of the green, 160 to the pin, a little uphill, a little against the wind. Just got to factor those into the shot. I think he likes it. Yeah, perfect, right up in the top tier. Great shot. Right there. Great shot. Birdie putt coming up on 7th hole. Looks like he's got about 15 feet. Saw a bit of a read from the guy in the gray. I think he hit it a little bit too far past the hole. He was telling it to sit down, so I think he's still got some work on this hole. You don't want a 3-putt from 15 feet. It's just dumb. Alright, par putt coming up now. Based on the last putt, I don't think it's more than a couple of feet. Eighth hole par 4 coming up. Angelo still has honors. Holding his own against some of these good players at the Future Masters. 67th annual. About a 400-yard downhill, downwind, dogleg right to left. Par 4. Want to hit their tee shot towards that bunker on the right-hand side of the fairway, leaving yourself a nice approach shot into the pin. I don't think Angelo would be hitting a driver here. Probably a rescue or a 3-wood would be the right club. Just a nice smooth swing, that's all you need. I think he likes it. Get out of the bunker, get out of the, no, yeah, he's good. Just right beside the bunker. Great shape for the approach to the pin. Today's pin is in the front of the green, so should be able to attack that pin. Second shot coming up on the par 4 8th hole. Downhill, downwind, about 120 yards. Probably a nice smooth 52. No, maybe a 56 because pin's in the front, so it's probably playing about 110 yards. He likes it, he's walking right at it. Just pin high, just a little left of the pin. About birdie putt coming up for Angelo. 8th hole, pin high. Looks like it's about 15 feet or so. Probably going to break a little left to right. This on the high side, let it come into the side door. It's got it all measured up, all lined up, ready to pull the trigger. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, just burned it. Looked like it was on the high side. Just gonna tap it in. Good par. Even after. 9th hole par 4 coming up, 378 yards. A little bit uphill, into the wind. Pretty straight away. One last tee shot in the front 9. Take it out of here unblemished. What? Alright, pulled it a little bit left. Right there. Still has a shot into the green. Just a little bit longer. Short par 4, not a big deal. After pulling his tee shot left, hitting the tree, he's got about 165 yards into the pin. Shouldn't be an issue. Tree's not blocking him. Pin's in the front middle. Should be a routine approach shot. I don't know, 8 iron, maybe a soft 7. Just put it on the green somewhere, take it 2 putt and go. Don't go left. Don't go left. All right. Sit, 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 sit. Yeah, feels good. All right. Just in the back of the green there. Bit of a longer putt than he wanted, but it's putting nonetheless.
Exactly.
After putting his approach shot long, just off the green in the back, Andrew's going to elect to chip this shot. Get in, get in, get in, get in. Oh!
Slow down.
Par putt coming up. He knows the break. He saw the break coming past the hole on his chip shot, and then he had one of his playing partners showing the putt coming up. Should have a good chance to make this. The proper shot coming into this green would have been short right, not long left, but still has a chance to make his par. That's a terrible bogey on this hole. Short par 4. Just a terrible bogey.